Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is
Wow.
Havila School of Marriage. If this is your first time, you're so welcome. We are happy to have you. Do grab a seat and enjoy this amazing video. And just to tell you that this is episode 2. Last week was episode 1. So do well
Yes.
to watch it. Find the link above here. Okay, in Havila School of Marriage, we talk about courtship, we talk about marriage, we talk about the family, and we talk about singlehood. And on this particular day, we focus on the singles. That's you. You are special. Yes.
Wow.
Here, we have something amazing to share with you, which you've been following, of course, about breakup. Today, we're talking about something very, very vital.
Yes, with that. The
Onumura,
effect of breakup.
say that
What
again.
is the effect of a breakup? And I'll
Mm.
ask you, did you ever come in a point in this relationship where you thought of breaking up?
Hmm. Yes, so at the beginning, when we just began, I remember very well, and some realities came into place. The first thing when I get my response, of course, was that brother shared his vision. Everything in details. As I get my there on the spot, I was like, my goodness, what a spiritual brother. So the next thing was the extent of the vision, what we need to do. And I began to really question myself. Am I sure that I'll be able to carry this? And I didn't want something that I would say yes to a brother and that come and be the reason for which he fails and not fulfill his purpose. And I really had those thoughts in my mind. I began to wonder. I remember the one time I told him that I don't really think that I can do the things that you want me to do and all of that. And he encouraged me. I was like, I remember he even told me, Clyde, I don't know who you are. You're a great lady and blah, blah, blah. And he really encouraged me, but I really considered just moving away when it was still very early than entering and spoiling everything. So I did consider.
I did consider myself when we started discovering each other. When you have
Oh,
those realities, we thought we are
mm,
going to talk about them. Some of them are really disgusting. They can cause you to want to give up,
yes.
to start regretting even or thinking whether you made a mistake. But
Mm.
now, if you already broke up, what could be the effect of that breakup?
Say that again.
Whatever the reason for which you broke up, maybe it was internal between you two, external from somebody, the
Yep.
effect will be on both of you.
Yes. Mm.
The others can only feel the effect if you start blaming them.
That's right.
Yeah, so uh, the effect could be positive and negative.
Mm-hmm.
It could be both negative and it could be both
Both
positive. For
positive.
example, those who agree to mutually end a relationship, maybe
Yes.
because of a
Biological.
biological reason,
Yes.
they
Positive,
will feel
positive.
sad, of course, at the beginning because they
Mm-hmm.
build feelings, they build a love, a
Yeah.
bond. But at the end, they will be both happy that they did so.
That's right.
Now, the one that ends the relationship, because sometimes one person ends the relationship, if it's the lady, the effect on her will be positive if the reason for which she ends the relationship is right.
Mm.
And if it is a brother, the effect of him will be positive if the reason for which he ended that
Ended it.
relationship is right.
Mm-hmm. Say that again.
For example, I proposed to my wife because of God. I told her God called me. I have this responsibility, I have this assignment God has given me. I want us to fulfill. And then
Yeah.
she enters my life and she sees me doing nothing concerning the same assignment I spoke to her about. She waits for year one, year two, year three,
Hmm.
nothing is happening. And I keep postponing and getting focused on other things.
Mm.
Can you imagine?
It's so frustrating.
And not only that, I want to start doing things with her that she feels that is not correct.
Yes.
If it continues like that, those are red lights. And I keep promising. One of our mentors said, any dot in country will become a
A
mountain in marriage.
mountain.
If you allow that
Mm.
and you enter into such a relationship, the guy will never ever do him anything again. And you will find yourself regretting every day of your life. So you can decide to end it
Yes.
because you have found that the reason is not there.
Mm.
For the lady, for example, why did she end this relationship? It could be a lady. For a brother, for example, enter in a lady's life, like I told you, a lady that's behaving like a man in a relationship, in a courtship. She's so career minded. oh, women empowerment has absorbed her mind.
Mhm.
Everything we are is 50-50. Oh, a man cannot do this to me. I cannot submit to a man. Oh, I cannot. And the man does everything to have even the least respect from the lady, and he doesn't have it. At the end, he can decide to end it.
Yeah.
And if he ends it, he has reasons.
Move away.
Or maybe he entered this lady's life and realized that the lady is still on the mother's breast. Or the man is still on the
What
parents'
does it mean
breast.
to be on
There
parents'
is no
breast?
winning. No winning. Everything you say, whatever the parents say, has more power.
Mm.
Somebody is standing with his family against you. How will you break through?
A stranger.
It's not possible. So you can decide to go your way. You
Yeah.
have reasons. You have reasons. So there are right reasons why people break up, and there are wrong reasons why people break
Go
up.
back up.
A wrong reason, for example, could be that this guy is not my type. See how short he is. I cannot marry a short man like this. And then you let the guy go, and tomorrow the guy marries another person and becomes very flourishing,
Ha.
prosperous, and in the future he start
Is that
regretting.
regretting big
Or for
time?
example, I want a bush faller.
Mm.
You are with this guy. This guy is looking like one cranky person. He's not even having a very good salary.
Yet
And a bush
hardworking.
faller comes and you abandon this guy for that person. And then tomorrow
Ah.
you realize that this one that you abandoned falls bush also. And it's even better. So they are wrong and they are right reasons.
Yes.
So the first, the effect of the breakup will depend on the reason for which you broke up. So start examining the reason. Start examining the reason for which you broke up. If you broke up, or if you are in a relationship now, and the
Yeah.
reason for which you entered that relationship is no longer there, you may start considering that.
Yes.
You may start considering that. But before, you need to have a
Happy.
counselor
That's right.
who would talk this other person to reason. If the other person does not see reason, despite counseling and everything, that's when you can say, at this juncture, I have to go my way
Very
for safety.
important.
Rather than entering into fire, I withdraw now. That is early. So if your reasons were wrong, we are going to tell you what to do. And if your reasons are right, you will finally have a positive effect. Maybe
Yes.
your reasons are wrong. At the beginning, you may be feeling happy, but you end up having a negative
That's
outcome
right.
because God does not lie.
A loop of
The
good will
other
come
person
for
that
you.
you left for wrong reasons, God will bless. And the person will certainly become great. That's how it is.
And
Okay,
one
thank you
reason
very
that people
much.
always have to is that because they think that they feel bad. Maybe you try to move out and you feel bad, and then you think that you will talk about the Stockholm syndrome. You just now remain stuck to the person and you don't want to go. If you're leaving because of the right reasons, choose and take your stand and move out of it. You'll be hurt for a season, but it's going to pass. If you're avoiding that hurt because you want to stick up to something that is not correct, at the end the effects will become worse, as he has just explained. So know that there'll be a season where the effects are going to be heavy on you. But as long as you know that it's for the right reasons and it's for the better, you must hold on to that and of course move away from it and ensure that you take your stand. Eventually, as time passes, you're going to heal from that and you'll be able to move on.
Yes, sweetheart. So you can go through a season of pain even when your reason is right.
That's
You
right.
can go through a season of pain. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because of emotional attachments,
That's
because
true.
of interactions together,
Mm-hmm.
because of the promises you receive and the future you saw.
That's
The
right.
reason for which you started could even be right. Some of the reasons why people break up is because they started wrongly even. But you could still start rightly and still
Go
break up
far.
because the reason is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
Or there are red lights that you have done everything to
Big
turn
ones.
them green and it
It's
doesn't
not.
happen.
It's not
But
anything.
know this, if your reason is good and you go through a season of pain, you will overcome it
Say that
and you will
again.
finally be happy. If
Mm.
it is mutual, you will still feel bad because emotional attachments, love,
Yes, that's
bonds that
right.
have birthed and so on, and the links that have been created, but it is better to break up in a relationship when you have red light or when you have real reasons than to go on into fire.
Really.
That is it.
Mr.
Wow.
President. Thank you
Okay.
so much for watching this amazing slot. I'm sure that you were blessed. I've blessed myself. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. And of course, if you've not subscribed, you definitely need to subscribe and click the notification bell so that whenever we share whatever content, you're going to receive it and you'll be blessed. Thank you so much. God bless you. Ciao.